Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up to last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Burr. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Carolina's offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the tough.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback moving. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown. They made a statement.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Sooners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bloomberg. Oh, they're after him. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adapting. Uncorks one to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
This quarterback part of their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The inside handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They're working that left side. He'll they'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Bloomberg. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The short hands, it's Stockton. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. First down and more. Still running at the 40. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch on the right side. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Connection to the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's complete. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They march to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Bloomberg. Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just steamrolling the defense. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change. They take over at the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and is picked off.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you...
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pit, and another broken tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Makes the catch. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The give on the inside. Fights off a defender. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Now on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 17 over Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside the spot. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. And down he goes back at the 3. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. There he goes! Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Bloomberg. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. On the move at the 30. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in. more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Burr. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. They want to run it left here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Look out, he's got room. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Harvey. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air. It's Harvey. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. He'll take the deep shot. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Dropping back, it's Francis. Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure something.
Oh, he's got some space. The tag. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They want to run this quarterback. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air, it's Francis. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Gets the back moving. The snap sets up the throw. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game,